What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Big Fry, and shout out to the Fry Nation, guys. I just did a stream of Conan Exiles. I put about 4 hours into the game so far. So this is like my first impressions of what Conan Exiles is, what the price is, and is this game worth your money at the current moment? And okay, I get a really big Ark and Rust feel from this game. It's almost like the two have been combined. It's really rusty in the UI, but you look around the map and it feels like a Rust style map with the way your axe swings and it's just the way it feels. It's like a nice combination of the two. If you guys like Ark, you like Rust, I think you guys are gonna dig this. That being said, it's super early, right? It's early access. We get it. The price is $29.99, and that to me seems just a bit high for the average consumer to jump into. The game's pretty bare bones right now. Like, let's be real. I have a server up for the community. We're doing some RP stuff. We're getting some server rules set up, and it's fun to play with my community. If I didn't have that, if it was just me playing by myself or with a couple of friends, I think it could get boring pretty quickly. But what we're doing is we're influencing the server with game rules and mechanics for faction war and stuff like that, and that's where it's going to get really fun. And I think that's where the longevity for us is going to come from. For the average consumer to pay $30 to get into this, I don't see it. I see a $19.99 price tag right now, and I feel like they're banking on the fact that this is a Conan license, and people are going to feel a little bit more nostalgic and are going to want to pay for it. I don't know if that's the case, but I just get that feeling. $29 just seems a little expensive for what we have right now. And that being said, I felt the same way about Ark. Now, Ark, when it launched, if you guys remember, god damn, that game was unoptimized. Like, I'm talking sub 10, 15 frames. You know what I mean? Like, it was brutal to play. So when you paid for it, it was such a slight. It was unreal how fucking frustrated people were. But as people know, or like, I don't see it, but people say that Ark has turned into a much more expansive game than it was at launch. Which, okay, fair enough. I understand. That being said, they always say that early access is supposed to be the cheapest entry price, and then as the game grows and gets more content, the price goes up. I don't think Ark has done that, as far as I know. I think it launched. Did it launch at 25? It was 25 or 30, and I think it's still $30 now. So it's around the same price as Conan Exiles, and it's a lot farther along. So this is a really tough sell for people to try and get in. You know, Rust is 20 bucks. So you look at both of those games, one is the same and one is cheaper, and they have more content. And they have a bigger player base, right? It's insanely tough for me to look at that and be like, this is the game for you. If you guys want something different but still the same, and you're willing to spend the $30, go for it. I still think that for the average person to dive in, I still think $19.99 would have been a better price tag for this game. Again, I'm only 4 hours in. We haven't got into like god battles and all that other crazy shit that you can do. We haven't seen it yet. We've literally just been picking up branches and building walls out of stone and trying to build bases so that we can get prepared for the faction wars for all the streamers in my community. That's pretty much all we've been doing right now. So it feels like right now that it's just a generic, just, you know, regular survival game in the likeness of Ark and the likeness of Rust. You know, that's pretty much it. Like, there's a crafting system, there's a build system. It's pretty run-of-the-mill things, you know what I mean? And I think this is standard for survival games now. It's a run-of-the-mill survival game. To be honest, I 4 hours in, I haven't seen anything that I haven't seen in any other games. You know what I mean? So I don't know what this game has in store for the future. I hope the content comes sooner rather than later. I understand it's early access, right? The game is a solid built game. It's way better than Ark was at launch. You know what I mean? And that's really all I have to say right now. I'm gonna do an update video because I think I'm gonna be playing this with my community a lot more. And if you guys want to get involved with the server faction wars and stuff, come through to the stream. There's a link to my Discord at the bottom of my Twitch that you guys can join, and that way we can keep tabs on anybody who's joining the server. It's going to be passworded. There's going to be rules so that, you know, if people break them, we can just ban them right quick. But yeah, we're setting up a structure to have some fun games in a game that's pretty bare bones, and that's pretty much how I feel right now. I want to know what you guys think. Have you played the game? Are you kind of holding out for a price drop, which I highly recommend at this point? Let me know what you guys think. Use the keyword Conan in your comment down below. That lets me know you guys made it to the end of the video. My name is Big Fry. Shout out to the Fry Nation, and I'll see you on the next one.